Game Up Hard Hydration. It's like your favorite sports drink and your favorite seltzer came together, became so much better of a creation. Give them the rundown.
4 great flavors. It comes in an 8-pack, and those 4 great flavors are fruit punch, orange, lemon lime, and grape. And guys, best part is it's low carb, only 110 calories per can. Enjoy yourself some Game Up. And enjoy
Season 6 of Dark Side of the Ring. There are some very good choices in here as far as actual dark stories. There's some great wrestling stories. And how good is that Tony Atlas episode going to be?
I thought about that when I was looking at this morning because, it kind of escaped me. I didn't really look at this list deeply. And then I realized afterwards when we were doing this topic, I looked over and I'm like, oh, Tony Atlas. I'm like, that's going to be soundbite central. Like, I can't wait to hear just the clips of Tony talking. I hear Tony laughing. Love me some Tony Atlas. Look at this, if you're looking for those train wreck episodes, Ludwig Borga, man, was had a swastika tattoo on his body. He's gonna probably have a wild episode. Hot Stuff, Eddie Gilbert. This was a man, who was into a lot of drugs. He was married to Missy Hyatt. He wrestled all over the place. That's gonna be an interesting one. Billy Jack Hayes was known for being totally off his rocker towards the end a few years ago. I don't want to say the end. I don't think he's dead, but he's done a lot of crazy stuff. Daphne will probably be sad. I can always imagine. The original Sheik should be interesting because I don't remember any real, maybe I'm not familiar enough with it, but I don't remember any real bad things necessarily happening to him, but he was quite the character. I remember interviewing Al Snow for the show and him telling stories about how he heard about the Sheik going into restaurants and even acting, a little crazy and talking and to himself and looking around to freak people out because he wanted to live that gimmick. So I think that'll be an interesting episode. I think all these look really good. I would say the only one that will probably be, I don't want to say be a bad, but kind of the Hell in a Cell. That's really just got to be about Foley, I would imagine. Because, otherwise it's just a match. It doesn't really, it doesn't add up to me. But everything else looks awesome.
Yeah, I'm very excited for this one. I heard Brian R. Solomon, former guest of the show, wrote the book about the Sheik, was consulted for the episode, wasn't interviewed. Nice. Because typically for these, they don't bring in historians to interview. Vader's going to be a very interesting one, just getting to see, what they have to say about him. Muhammad Hassan, kind of a surprising pick, but interesting. It's going to be tragic to hear Daphne's story. Superstar Billy Graham is going to be interesting. I can't wait for this season. Do you happen to know when it comes out? Is it March? While you look that up, I'm going to announce our next project because we have been waiting to record this. And we're going to do a bunch of reviews about stuff from WWE Vault because it's one of our favorite sites on YouTube. But we are starting on Netflix with the Raw Vault. We wanted to review some classic Raw episodes and talk to you about them. This project has been in the works for a minute. We are going to record ahead, so hopefully this is something that gets to you throughout the year. When is season 6 coming out?
Tuesday, March 25th.
And I believe that's the same day as the new WWE video game, but we are excited to do Raw Vault for you.
If you haven't tried Game Up, then you are missing out. Imagine your favorite seltzer and your favorite sports drink had a baby, but it's way better than that. Each can is 110 calories, low carb, 4.9 ABV. It's a nice light drink that is not light on flavor. Game Up comes in fruit punch, orange, lemon, lime, and grape. Pick it up at drinkgameup.com or at your nearest liquor store.